Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Cycling DNA. My name is Diana and today I've got a comparison video for you. I've got my two roller skate setups here with me and I'm just going to show you a comparison in case any of you guys are interested in any of these skates. So what I have is my Moxi Chuff Boots here and also my Chuffed roller skates. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly run you through the setups that I have on both of them. So for my Chuff Boots, I've got them in black, as you can see. Just got a black toe guard on the front. I changed the toe stop from the one that it came with, which is the Powerdyne Jupiter toe stop, to the Chaya Cherry Bomb in a orange long stem. I've also put the Radar Energy 57mm wheels on there. They came with the Fun Day wheels, but I've just been doing more outdoor skating and I just prefer a softer, gummier wheel. It's got the Reactor Pro plate on there. Yep, it's got the, well, yeah, as you probably see, the shearling lining and yeah, the cute retro print inside. So that's my Chuff boot setup. So for my Chuffed, it's pretty much standard. Yeah, just a toe cover, standard toe stopper. The wheels are standard. It's an aluminium alloy plate that comes with it. And yeah, so this is my Chuff setup. So maybe for a comparison, what I'll start off with is the front. So for the Chuff boot, it's pretty hard at the front, so it's hard. The hardness probably is just more around the toe area, but when you start pressing up around here, it starts to, you know, it's not as hard around here. So the hardness is really just around the toe area. But then when you go on the Chuff skates, it's really hard all the way up until here, until probably, you know, the widest foot of your toe. This is all really hard, so your toes are nice and protected. In terms of softness in the middle of the boot, so the Chuff is quite a reinforced boot, so I'm just trying to squash it in. It's pretty, you know, rigid, very reinforced. With the Chuffed, the middle is a bit, you can see it moving, softer, but still a lot of support. So I wouldn't be too worried about that in the Chuffed. In the heel, since I've got the Chuffed up, the heel is very hard, so you've got a lot of protection on your heel. And it also goes up till about here, the hardness of the heel, and that high. For the Chuff, it's very hard, it's very reinforced, and it's pretty much, yeah, here I can feel, I'm just running my fingers through till about there. And then on the other side, the inside, yeah, it's just all very hard along the back. And even along here, it's all hard. Yeah, so with the Chuffs on the heel, it's very, very hard. In terms of ankle support, the Chuff has a lot of ankle support. So this is me squishing it's still quite hard. I mean, these are still quite new. So yeah, in terms of flexibility, that's sort of that on there. With the Chuffed, you can see it's a lot more flexible. Yeah, but I mean, it's still a lot of ankle support even when you do it all the way up. It's a lot of ankle support. Okay, now moving on to the tongue. So Chuffed has a padded tongue, so you don't really get the lace bite even if you do the your laces.
There's something else I can help with.
Sorry, that was Siri.
It's okay.
Okay, now moving on to the tongue. So Chuffed has a padded tongue, so you don't get any of that lace bite on there even when you do the boot up really tightly. And it's also got a tongue holder here, so the tongue doesn't move from left to right, so that's a really good feature of the Chuff skates. And of course, look at that embroidery, look at the two little eyes, it's super cute. This is what makes the Chuff skates so adorable. Like, I absolutely love that. With the Moxi boot tongue, so you've got, it's really thick as well, like really nice and thick. You can see the shearling lining in there. It's also got this tongue holder, I don't know what you call it, the tongue holder there, so you can do up the laces really tight. You won't get any lace bite. I think the tongue is it's smaller, definitely on the Jack. Ugh, let me lift up these. So yeah, it's smaller on the Jack, but yeah, no issues. I mean, you know, it goes in, your foot is really secure in there. So that's the tongue. In terms of the heel height, I think they're pretty similar. Maybe the Moxis are a little bit taller, but yeah, they're pretty much similar in the boot height, heel height. Well, the Moxis, it's an American brand, and the Jacks are handmade in the USA. Chuffed is an Australian brand, but manufactured in a high quality factory in China. Yeah, I really recommend both of these skates. I love both of them, skating in both of them. So it's really sort of personal preference and what you can afford. Of course, like, this is a lot more than the Chuffed. I mean, the Chuffed is still, you know, a decent investment in skating. So they're both really great quality skates. Lots of support in the Chuffed sort of boot design itself, and it's very comfortable. No break-in period. In terms of the width, probably the Chuffed skates have a wider width. So for Chuffed, no break-in period. Even for the Moxi Jack, for me, you know, people say there's a break-in period, but I haven't found these too tight. I mean, I think it really depends on the type of sock that you're using, if the sock can really make a difference. But yeah, I've enjoyed so far skating in these. I haven't been skating in them for that long. Yeah, what else is there to say? I mean, I started on Impalas, probably like a lot of people, and then I bought these after that, and moving to this is like night and day. Like, yeah, if you guys upgrade from Impalas, I think, you know, you guys, I'm sure, can already do amazing things on your Impalas, and you move to a boot like this, you'll just see your skill levels improve. With the Moxi Jack boots, I mean, I think it's like you get a lot of support in the ankles. So I guess it's a bit like a snowboard boot where, you know, you can really lean into your edges. And then, you know, the Reactor Pro plate, I mean, these are just really reactive. I guess that's probably why they call them reactors, because they react to any slightest movements. Yeah, in terms of weight, I think they're pretty much of a muchness. I can't tell the difference just by holding them which one is heavier. I think they're quite similar. So yeah, hopefully you guys have liked this comparison. They're both super cute skates. I would recommend both of them. These are the only these two, and then my Impala skates are the only skates that I've owned, so I would highly recommend either of these skates. If you guys are also interested in, I've got an unboxing video for my Chuff skates, so I can link that in the description box below. And at some point I might do a review of the Moxi Jack boots, and if I do, I'll link it down below as well. So yeah, hopefully this has helped, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Bye.